In Japan recently, well, I've done just recently a tour with Hsieh Wind Orchestra. This is an orchestra I've worked with actually a long time ago. First time was in 2007 when I was assisting Yutaka Sato. And we actually made, I think, a CD together called Disney on Brass. And basically this orchestra is absolutely incredible. They play like things you never expected out of a wind ensemble. This orchestra can do, you know. Music today is to do outreaches, but what Hsieh Wind Orchestra is doing, it's really superb. And also for my work, of course, I have Daiku coming up. This is the Beethoven 9th in Osaka again. And then this coming year, I'm going to be in Kyushu a few times to work with Fukuoka's, the orchestra, as well as the Fukuoka Students Symphony Orchestra, which is something I actually really enjoyed working with because this student orchestra is actually comprised of primarily students from the universities or just recent graduates. And to see these kids so passionate about orchestra music, it's really something sensational because I haven't seen anything like this. And they really form the orchestra themselves. They get the lead instructors from the area to come and coach, and so it's been really, really good, and I'm really looking forward to it because I know it's a very heavy program. It's 2 symphonies in one day. We're doing Tchaikovsky's 6th Pathétique and also Borodin Symphony No. 2. So for me, that's really just something to be quite on the heavy side, but I think they love to do something like this and they challenge. Next year also, I see a lot of myself going to China to work with the Shanghai Philharmonic again. They're an orchestra that I really enjoy working with. The members are really passionate. And then Vancouver Metropolitan Orchestra, I think this is great because we're doing something totally to feature the piano in the opening concert. And so I'm very happy that Tom Lee Music agreed to this idea because moving 2 or 3 pianos isn't very easy. So the title of the concert called Piano Galores, and basically I have 3 generations of musicians. I have a professor from UBC named Sara Buechner, who is actually the winner of the Gina Bacao competition many years ago, and she also won 3rd prize, I think, in the Tchaikovsky International Competition. She's going to be coming on to be sort of like the mentor role in this piece, and she's going to be playing with 2 people who we've selected to come and perform. So the first one is Monica Han, who is a very young emerging pianist, and she just finished her studies at UBC, and she's now in Montreal studying with the great pianist named Dang Tai Sun, who is actually the winner of the Chopin competition many years ago, probably the first Asian. And then alongside, we also have a very talented young kid who came to audition for us. And in addition, he was the winner of the Clef Society Concerto competition many years ago, maybe a couple of years ago. And he was the winner of the Canadian music competition this year. And his name is Ryan Zhu. And he's exceptionally talented. I think he's only about 10 or 11 years old, but plays so beautifully. And I never have ever seen a young kid at that age to be so musical and sensitive at the same time. And he's incredibly sensitive to his touch on the piano. And so they're going to be, all 3 of them are going to come together and play the Mozart Triple Concerto, which is, I think, a fantastic piece. It's not commonly done because imagining 3 grand pianos on stage is quite gruesome. Our concert will be on September the 13th, Sunday at 2 p.m. and there is a pre-concert talk at 1:30. We're thinking of having a possibility of doing a masterclass beforehand, and that to be announced soon. So our concert is going to be taking place at Michael J. Fox Theatre, which is sort of our little home in Burnaby. And so I really encourage everybody to go online. Our website is very easy. It's vmocanada.com. And you can also call us at 604-876-9397.